Love's spiritual devotional division is what I'm going to talk about today. Alright, it's Lee here again. This one is more about our ways of how we relate with each other in these days and things. Right, first of all, right, so twice born, immaculate conception, children of the resurrection, out of this world, not of this world, new covenant, new school. These are the words that mean sexually you're in the original first division in Holy Spirit, keeping your sexual relationship in the way of the first rapture, twice born, immaculate. Immaculate, what's it immaculate from? Well, it's immaculate in conception from Old Covenant, spiritual and spiritual legal contracts such as monogamy, marriage, that can lead you further into sexually shape-shifting, into adultery, vice prostitution stroke adultery. At worst and at most, evil level rape, sexual abuse. Right. Immaculate conception, new covenant, is a higher spiritual safeguard. Is having sex with the like-minded and also procreating children. This is the real Buddhism and Christianity. Twice born is the immaculate from marriage and monogamy, as saying adultery and vice, rape, sexual abuse. All these, marriage, monogamy, adultery, vice, rape, sexual abuse, is under, yet again, the Lord of Ignorance, the controller of ignorance, Shiva. Right, the controller of ignorance, the Lord of the Old Covenant, the Antichrist, the false prophet. Right, the rule of the subterranean realms. Shiva's philosophy is known as Mayavadi, which means illusory, that which is not, or also known as clouded Buddhism, anti-enlightenment, twice dead. It is the fourth spiritual class. These are the love spiritual devotional divisions. The prince of this world, Nephilim, and are all fallen, for they male and female princesses of this world as well have fallen in love. And listen well, yeah, fallen in love. When you've fallen from where? Fallen from the immaculate first class conception or division. So it's not about falling in love, that this world's order makes you meant to be falling in love. Stay in the immaculate conception in love is really the way. To be in the immaculate conception is to be the sons and daughters, or known as priests and priestesses, kings are kings, queens are queens, in the spiritual level of love life. This world order is Old Covenant and has been deceived. We, the people, have been deceived by the false prophet Shiva by putting marriage, hear this well, and you won't like this, a lot of you, in the Christian church. This is where he's deceived us most. Understand and realise Jesus is the chief Cupid or son of the Father God of heaven. Right? This is what's going on right now on earth, and how the false prophet Shiva has deceived the nations. Right? Because he's putting marriage in Christian churches and he's making it seem all normal. That's the right desire to be going into. There should be no marriage in the Christian churches, because Christ is at the same level as Buddhism, where no one marries. You live in the immaculate conception with each other. Immaculate being a sexual contract where you're not monogamized, as I say again. It's just about being in an open, honest relationship where the safeguarding is more, even higher than a prince and princess in monogamy sticking true to each other, because you're even in the immaculate conception as lovers, keeping princes and princesses who want to poach the immaculate conception partners of each other. See what I mean? So you're basically defending against them, let alone where the prince and princess defending the adulterator against the adulterator wants to poach her husband or her boyfriend or his boyfriend, you know, or his girlfriend or his wife, right? So this is understanding what it means by the immaculate conception. something I want to put out, and it's one of these little sticklers that I've always had time and had to say, because it's one of those things to me that hasn't been said in YouTube. No one says it. I don't think no one really understands the conception of immaculate conception, because it's been so misconstrued by the Christian church in its deception and its misunderstanding, or a bit of both, right? You decide where you stand on that. You know when you're the ones who talk about like you do, and misconstrue the word immaculate conception. Immaculate conception just means the immaculate from monogamy, marriage, adultery, vice. Yeah, understand that well, and you might actually get somewhere in understanding what, when someone says they're into open relationships, right? They're not always seen coming across as trying to be a player. It's a philosophy of way. It's not an image. Yeah, you could be more immaculate living with a jiggy with it example. A woman with 3 men, and all 3 of them men know of this woman, they're all cool with this woman sharing it, or a man who's got 3 women, and not all 4 of them people, not one of them in a monogamous relationship with anybody else, they're in an honest open relationship with each other. Yeah, that makes them more divine and in immaculate conception. They've not paid no money, so there's no adultery, there's no vice. They're not in monogamy with anyone else, so it's not adultery, and that is immaculate conception, right? Now, it's hard enough just to find one woman or man in the new covenant of immaculate conception, let alone to be jiggy with it, finding 2 or 3. Yeah? So, in these days, you can see where we're really at and where things really stand amongst us, and the reality of what's going down. So I find that these days most people are fallen from the divine grace of immaculate conception, which is the first natural, it's as natural as the blue sky and green earth we stand in the first original rapture, in the first estate, yeah, of the first class, and that's all it's all about. And it's basically staying in that T-shaped level rather than pear-shaping down into the old covenant, you see. Hope that clears some of this up. And I wonder if how many people like myself share and feel the same thing as well. I haven't met many people that actually do in my time who speak that way about it like I do. I seem to find a lot of people do, all due respect, don't seem to quite grasp it. So I'm just putting it out there to see who else actually does. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now anyway, but yeah, have a nice day, take care, alright, bye now.